The Latino community reacts after a federal judge stops Oklahoma's immigration law from taking effect. A South Central Oklahoma county picks its new sheriff by drawing the name from a bucket, and little drought in Oklahoma's panhandle. A closer look coming up on the KGOU AM News Brief for Tuesday, July 2nd. I'm Nick Daniels. Oklahoma's new immigration law banning people from the state who don't have legal status is temporarily halted. Many in the state's immigrant community are celebrating, but State Capitol reporter Lionel Ramos reports that for some, the mere existence of House Bill 4156 has served as a reality check.
Anita Menjivar is the president of Oklahoma's Association of Hondurians. Her organization led protests with hundreds of people against House Bill 4156 at the state capitol. Menjivar is a citizen. She says seeing her community unite against the bill helped her realize the importance of voting in local and state-level elections.
I've
never voted for someone at the state level, but I realized that it's so important to choose our local representatives, because I felt so discriminated against, and that's where it was coming from. Now Menjivar says it's up to her to help convince her family and friends and neighbors of the same thing, that local elections matter too. I'm Lionel Ramos.
Over 80 new laws went into effect in Oklahoma yesterday. Nearly 30 are centered around education. Among the notable changes, 3rd through 5th graders are now mandated to learn cursive writing and reading. Additionally, any electronic communication between students and school personnel must include a parent or guardian. Also, a new law now requires the State Department of Education to offer a universal electronic application for families seeking free or reduced school meals. You can read more about the laws at our website, kgou.org. Well, South Central Oklahoma County just picked its new sheriff by pulling the name out of a bucket. OPMX's Grayson Wheeler has more on the state's procedures for tied elections and potential legislation to change them.
After incumbent Carter County Sheriff Chris Bryant received the exact same number of votes as challenger DJ Long in last month's Republican primary, the county election board pulled a name from a bucket to determine the winner. Long got the luck of the draw, and because only Republicans ran, he'll be the county's next sheriff. State Representative Tammy Townley's district includes much of Carter County. After seeing her newest sheriff chosen in what she calls a game of chance, Townley is pledging to introduce legislation to change state election processes. Under existing state law, tied races with only 2 candidates can't go to a runoff election, just a recount if requested, and then a drawing. Townley says her bill would offer county election boards several options in the case of a tied race, including a runoff. I'm Grayson Wheeler.
The latest drought monitor map shows drought is mostly out of Oklahoma's panhandle. OPMX's Anna Pope reports this comes after the area had a historic 1,000-year rainfall event in late June, flooding homes, roads, and fields.
Goodwell received over 7 inches of rain, nearly half its annual rainfall average, in less than 8 hours on June 19th, smashing the old daily rainfall record set in 1942 and leading to floodwater rescues. Lance Geary is a meteorologist for the National Weather Service in Amarillo, Texas. He says when rain falls that hard and fast, some of it will run off into reservoirs or bodies of water, and some of it will soak into the soil. That means it could still be abating drought conditions days later.
That drought monitor could still improve, even without additional rainfall, perhaps, just because it does lag a little bit. But we actually have already seen some improvement.
Western Oklahoma is often in need of more rain, but not in the way it fell in June. I'm Anna Pope.
You'll find more news at our website, kgou.org, and on the KGOU PM News Brief podcast.
Here at Shortwave Space Camp, we escape our everyday lives to explore the mysteries and quirks of the universe. We find weird, fun, interesting stories that explain how the cosmos is partying all around us. From stars to dwarf planets to black holes and beyond, we've got you. Listen now to the Shortwave podcast from NPR.